Hi, this is Reflections, and I'm Nancy Joy. It's full moon day, depending on where you live. May 3rd in some places, May 4th in other places in the world. And this full moon is in Scorpio. Scorpio is one of the most, I wouldn't say difficult, it's tough, it's hard, but good hard. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's positioned close to lucky Jupiter, which should be beautiful in the night sky, I guess. But on the other hand, you're going to have to work for that good luck. You're going to have to do some work on yourself. It's insisting that you take a look at things you haven't wanted to take a look at. Let me just put it that way. That's what I'm feeling anyhow. And so I entitled this week's Reflections, Get Out of Prison Free card. You know, from the old Monopoly game, you hoped you'd draw that card. And I read this wonderful line in something I was reading by Watkins. And he said, it's not about the cards you're dealt. It's about how you play them. We either become a victim of our circumstance by perceiving them to be obstacles, or we can choose to look at them as stepping stones. Remember, you hold the keys to every prison you'll ever find yourself in. And that's the best line. Always and forever, and we know it. We hold the key to every prison we ever find ourselves in. Byron Katie writes quite a bit about accepting who you are. I came in really late last night from Philadelphia, and I bet you can tell. Anyhow. So there's power in that statement. And what I'm saying here is you can substitute planets for the word cards. You're not a victim of the planets' alignments on the day you come into birth. You chose them. They're there to create sometimes squares and obstacles, and also to push you to the reason you're here, why you're here, what you're here to do. Trines that help you, aspects, things like that, they're there to lift you up so you can find the next stone or create the next stone. It's like the old movie where, I can't remember, Harrison Ford is at a big precipice and has to get across it. And he has to trust, so he just steps out. And sure enough, there's a stone, and then another stone, and another stone. And they're there because he steps one stone at a time into the thing that he really felt he was stuck at and couldn't do. Well, we, as humanity, are on a precipice right now. We're on a precipice to a complete change in our reality through the coming into the fifth dimension, and most likely, I truly believe, an event that is going to move us there rapidly. It's not going to be a slow thing. I'm feeling it's going to happen this year, in fact. So where I want to go with this, so I went to visit my friend Sue, who's been in a physical prison of a sort for some time. And she had a complete turnaround, and I was amazed. And she said, well, I just finally decided I'm feeling like I'm in a prison. I'm stuck for now in this wheelchair. I just, in this little apartment. And then I finally decided to accept that and create from there instead of pushing so hard not to be there. I'm there. So from there, I'm going to create. And she created her first stepping stone, which was, this doesn't have to be a prison. I'm the one making it a prison. And from there, many miracles came into her life. And so I think that personifies it. For me personally, sometimes when I'm in that space, which isn't a lot, I'm really mostly in a pretty good space despite many things, but sometimes I feel like I'm in a grinding stone, like in the middle of this grinding stone and don't know how to get out. But the minute I shift my vibration, my perspective, even my attitude, it opens me up, and then the next stone can appear. I am happiest when I'm helping people. I love doing my free sessions. I love what they teach me. I love talking to people and learning about them and exploring them. It's just my magic. It's what I thrive on. And yet I'm really unhappy when I take that love I have, which I've lived most of my life, and try to put it in a box, to make it something, especially something 3D like a system or a higher paying job or something like that. And then I become in that grindstone. So for today and for this full moon time and Mercury retrograde's coming up May 3rd, give this a chance in your own life and catch the magic. Wherever you feel, and everybody feels it a little bit somewhere or a lot, in a prison, shift your perception. The planets are still going to be there. The cards are on the table, but you have the magic, the power to change everything. So have a great full moon week. Take care of who you are. Catch the magic. 1 or 2 cabins left for Alaska. Give it a shot. Looking forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.